Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Bass in your face. Bass in your face.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Uncommon Sense with Jose Negron. Now, for the benefit of those of you who are not familiar with the channel or watching this channel for the first time, the reason why it's called Uncommon Sense because here on this platform, we discuss everyday issues where we try to find logical solutions, but not everyone uses logic. So for that reason, it is called Uncommon Sense. I want to let everybody know that I'm currently live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. And I see here we have a comment in the chat. Good evening, Wayne Brooklyn. Thank you very much for stopping by. Also, the subscriber mode has been enabled for the first 5 minutes, meaning that if you're not a subscriber and you wish to enter a chat, you will need to subscribe and wait 5 minutes. As always, I want to give a huge shout out to all those who've already subscribed to the channel, whether it be from the very beginning or as late as today. I really appreciate all the love and all the support all of you have given me. Also, want to give a huge shout out to all those who follow me on social media, particularly Instagram and TikTok. Your generous love and support is truly deeply appreciated. I also want to give a huge shout out to all those who allow me to enter into your devices. And I also want to give a huge shout out to all those who watch from the clouds, including the haters, which are really are secret fans. So what I'm going to ask you to do, if you're not done so already, I'm going to ask you to please subscribe, like, and set the notification to all. So therefore, whenever I do produce content, you will have the opportunity to catch it live or catch it on the playback. Now, tonight's episode is going to be a little bit more lighthearted because last week, I did address some topics, that might have been, not exactly fun-oriented, being why you hate Valentine's Day, why divorce, and what is grief. So tonight, I'm just going to try to do a little bit of humor regarding some of the funnier moments on this platform. So just to lighten things up a little bit, because you do have to have a little bit of fun now and then. So before we get into the topic, I'm going to have another episode of In My Words. Like millions of people in this country and millions more across the world, I actually watched portions of the Super Bowl. First of all, a huge shout out to the San Francisco 49ers for reaching it to the Super Bowl. And an even bigger shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs for actually winning the Super Bowl. Now, lately, we've been hearing a lot about how the Super Bowl is rigged, it's scripted, how the San Francisco 49ers have been cursed, and what have you, and how they can never win the big game, and things of that nature, and, everything but just acknowledge the fact that one team played at a better game. Okay? I remember there was a time, no matter whether it be the Super Bowl, the World Series, the Stanley Cup, or what have you. Whenever you have two competitive teams and one team is victorious, usually the losing team will just, congratulate the winning team and just call it a day and try to do better next year. But lately, all the talk that you've been seeing, particularly in TikTok, how the teams, how the Super Bowl is scripted, how the refs, didn't, went out their way for the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl and things of that nature. Uh, and another thing, it seems like every 5 seconds we're seeing Taylor Swift. Swift. Okay, look, I get it. She's a pretty lady and what have you, and all that sort of fun. And I guess she can sing somewhat. But do we really have to see her like every 5 seconds? Really? Okay. I mean, look, I don't think she's a witch. I think that best she's like a so-so celebrity that's gotten a whole lot of attention. I mean, and the big notoriety is that she is Trevor Kelsey's girlfriend. Big deal. I'm glad they're happy. I'm glad they found each other, but really, does it deserve all that much attention? Okay. So with going from the ridiculous to the absolute absurd, um, towards the end of the second quarter of yesterday's Super Bowl, there was an incident where Coach Reed of the Kansas City Chiefs removed Trevor Kelsey for a while, and he got upset. He got very demonstrative. He was like jostling and pushing and shoving and what have you, and then yelling at it. In fact, it got to the point where another teammate had to step in and kind of lead Trevor Kelsey away. First of all, we're talking about a man who is like maybe in his mid 20s, okay? And he's definitely, physically much stronger than Coach Reed. Coach Reed is a 65-year-old man. I mean, basically, he's like 4 years older than I am, so he's technically a senior citizen. Okay? So the fact that, not only did he act this way on national television for the whole world to see, but this is not the first time that there was an incident like this. I mean, there was a similar incident in a game, I believe it was Christmas Day, against the Las Vegas Raiders, which the Kansas City lost. And Trevor Casey lost his cool. Now I get it. If we're talking about one time, it could be just one time. But when you do it more than once, there's an issue. Does Trevor Kelsey have anger management issues? And also, it's been reported that Taylor Swift was embarrassed by this performance. Okay. What's going to happen to those two? I don't know. But now it was my understanding that they did have a discussion about this. Now, this is the problem I have is, I mean, we all can be heated, we all can get angry, we all can say whatever and call each other anything and everything but a child of God. But when you physically manhandle an elderly person, okay, I think Trevor Kelsey should have been fined, or at least getting some sort of a reprimand, if not by the coaching staff, but the ownership. Okay, and it could have ruined a otherwise glorious moment for the Kansas City Chiefs. Now there's a third um, issue along with that. There was this person, unfortunately, I do not recall who it is, but apparently he's a friend of Trevor Kelsey. And, he was just simply stating, trying to explain, well, that he is, in essence, a gentle giant. It says that, emotions got the best of him. And it's possible. It's possible. Anything is possible. But this is the thing. Trying to bring race into the equation, I have a problem. Now, look, I agree that everyone should be treated the same, regardless of their phenotype, regardless, okay, whether you are a star athlete or you're just simply a scrub, so to speak. Unfortunately, we live in a day and age that if you have talent and you make a lot of money, you can get away with a lot of stuff. Okay, but it troubles me, and I think it should trouble anyone that's concerned about sports. Okay, so look, again, let's just face the fact: Kansas City did a better job playing football yesterday. There is no shame. And there's certain teams and certain players that when it comes to the big moment, so to speak, don't always do well. Okay. A perfect example is Dave Winfield in the 1981 World Series against the Los Angeles Dodgers. I mean, he's a person that was given a 10-year contract worth over $20 million, which is $2 million a year. And unfortunately, um, Dave Winfield had a portable series. Now, was he the sole reason why the Yankees lost the World Series? No. Okay, he was one factor. The plain simple fact is the Los Angeles Dodgers, they did a better job playing baseball, and they won, and they deserve to win. Okay, but we're now living in a day and age that whenever a team is more successful, it's because they cheated. It's because it's scripted. It's because the referees are trying to help the team win. How about acknowledging the fact the team just did a better job playing? Okay. Unfortunately, we're going to see more and more of this, and it's a shame because it does take away the fact that two football teams had great seasons, both the 49ers and the Chiefs. It just so happens that last night the Chiefs played a better football game, and that's why they repeated as Super Bowl champs. So, with that being said, we're going to get into the main topic. Now, every once in a while, I like to highlight some of the humorous moments that happen on this platform because, yes, there have been some humorous moments. Part of it, at my expense, when dealing with the issues with the Wi Fi, part of it is having to deal with the issues with my equipment. Part of it is that being accidentally, excuse me, accidentally removed from the platform because of a computer glitch. I mean, these are the things that we as YouTube creators need to deal with, and we need to have a sense of humor, okay? Or else we will go crazy. So what I'm gonna do is, let's see, let's find a funny moment. Okay, so okay, let's see if we can get this to work because okay, let's try this. So the first clip I'm gonna get show. There was a stream that I did um, almost 2 years ago. A shout out to the fathers. Okay. Now, before I continue, let me just give this disclaimer. This is not meant to ridicule anyone in particular. However, some people decided to make a complete jackass of themselves, or one person did. So what I'm going to share is something that happened, and I'm going to break it down in bits and pieces. Okay, so first I'm going to share my screen, hopefully. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute myself. Hopefully the image will. Okay, I will mute myself, and then I'm going to share, and I'm going to break it down.
JS in this YouTube corners.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. I haven't seen it in a while either. Hey,
Uh,
going on,
uh,
yes.
Ramon, guess who was acting up again?
Who was acting up again? I don't want to guess. I want you to tell me, but I have an idea. So who was it?
Psycho,
Michael Ryan.
Psycho
Oh, here we
Ryan.
go. Here we go.
No, hear us out. Psycho Reyes.
Psycho Reyes. Yes, yes. Yeah, but what's up with the guy? What's up with the guy? Previously, I have had a chance to talk with him a couple of times in other streams, but that was a while back, and he seemed okay. He seemed fairly level-headed. He seemed to know his shit. I mean, but what's up with we're trying to argue with you guys? I mean, I did saw part of Radical stream from last night that both of you were.
Fine. He's not going to do it here. Rick, if you want, you can join it, and we can.
Was a while back, and he seemed okay. He seemed fairly level-headed. He seemed to know his shit. I mean, but what's up with we're trying to argue with you guys? I mean, I did saw part of Radical stream from last night that both of you were in. So I do have a gist. I do get the gist a little bit of what happened, but my guys, Chica, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. What's going on with him? I do remember that
I know
on
what's
Golden.
going on with him.
What's that?
I know what's going on with him. When you interacted with him, he was taking his meds, and now that he's interacting with us, he's not.
Ah, okay, okay. Well, if that's what he calls the eggs that he was supposedly getting last night, uh, because he was talking about I have to step away to get some eggs. It was like midnight. I mean, why is he eating at that time of the night? But uh, yeah, I remember I did come across the live streaming in which he got into an argument with Don Jose. Come on, Don Jose got so out of character. Like, I'm gonna get out of the fucking platform.
Yeah,
Oh
and he did it
golly,
fine.
what the hell?
I've never seen Jose this
No, me
angry,
neither.
I swear.
Me neither.
Never.
Me neither.
If you really like literally, if you piss off Jose, you'd have
It takes a lot.
serious
It takes
issues.
a lot.
There's only two people that I've seen that have upset Jose, but
Uh-huh.
never to like the first person never to that level, even though he was beyond pissed. And then the second one is Psycho Reyes. And I'm telling you, if you piss off Jose, it's like the Dalai Lama of like modern times. If
Yeah.
you piss him off and he curses at you, you are disturbed. Seek
Yeah.
help.
Yeah. Yeah. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to be doing that. So that, I'm not sure. I'm not. I have no idea as to what his deal is. But hey, just look out for it.
Oh,
Look
he
out for
said
him.
he's
Mhm.
African American, French, Creole, Spanish, Irish.
Right, right. He called
Oh,
himself
oh, oh,
many things.
oh,
Maybe that's
oh,
part of
don't
the
forget.
problem.
Oh, don't forget. He's the trees. He's the stars. He's the grass. He's the moon. He's the sun. He's the
Everything,
planet.
everything.
He's the
Oh,
galaxies.
he
He's
claims
the
to be.
Milky Way.
He claims to be the sun, moon, and stars too.
Everything.
Oh,
And he does
Yes.
brujeria on people.
okay, but what does brujeria has to do with him? I mean, well,
Well, he
because
does
he,
brujeria because
Now, in this episode, it was meant to be a shout out of the fathers. So we were just talking about um, the fathers and how the fact of the matter is it's not an easy job. And then we started talking about some of our experiences, and then it evolved regarding a person that we had issues with, and so we just decided to have a little fun. So we're going to continue with this train.
he said that people on YouTube have done brujeria on him.
uh, uh,
Check. The caramel look brown or like my tone?
okay. So he's
Come
like a
on.
fake part Hispanic or part Creole, part.
He is just look. Everyone in the West, like I said before, if you live in the western part of Earth,
Yeah.
there's no pure people out here. Every one of us is mixed.
Yeah,
You
I
ain't
know. I
special
know.
if you're mixed out here. You might be special if you're mixed in fucking Japan, but out
Yeah.
here, that's everyone. You kick a trash can and 50 mixed motherfuckers will come out. So everyone out here is mixed. You're not special because you have blood from everyone. All the wars happen here in the new world. Everyone's fucking mixed. Like, I don't know what's this issue. We go out here in the West, we go by the way we look.
Yeah.
He's a black man.
Oh,
Yeah.
guess who's trying to get on the platform?
Psycho Reyes.
Psycho Reyes is himself.
Woo, bring him on,
Well,
but he has to be well behaved.
Well. I mean, that's up to you, Don Jose. That's
He
your
put
call.
something on the private chat. He said, "Stop talking about me." Well, let me tell you something, Psycho Reyes. I thought that you said last night that you were not gonna come to Jose's crusty platform. So I don't know why are you here?
Yeah.
You see, that it just proves my point. Now he's going to try to do the same shtick on my platform that he did on radicals and everybody else's.
Dude, he's psycho. He's giving me
Mhm.
Rasputin vibes. Like, what the hell? I see that JS says, that's why I don't call myself mixed, even if African Americans are mixed. LOL. And you know what's crazy, JS? I've seen your picture and you look like me, like very mixed people because you're very light skinned. This
All right.
dude, it's literally like MK and like my dad, everyone. He literally came out like a black person. He doesn't even look mixed at all.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know what?
Well,
You know what? Just for
Special.
giggles.
I like this, like a human dildo. Put like a wig on her and talk to her as if she's your fake girlfriend because you need someone to vent out all these bottled up words that you have. We are not that.
See, he's upset because he cannot monopolize the platform like he does in other platforms.
Yeah. I'm gonna share. So, Jose, if you don't mind sharing this, so that people can see what we're talking about, so they can laugh with us.
So, of course, a certain individual was in the backstage trying to get on the platform and voice his displeasure at me and at the other members of the panel. So what I'm gonna what we did was we actually shared the interaction regarding all the comments. Okay, again, this is meant to be a pure satire. Okay, but unfortunately, when you decide to come to a platform to try to disrupt things, there are certain consequences involved with that. So we will continue.
Okay, just give me a moment because my computer's acting up. Um, okay.
Well, you guys can look at the right part where he's literally sending like several messages. Yeah, I did, but you brought my name up. I'm an individual caramel skin. You don't look black, Denise. Lol, why looking? I'm a caramel. First skin, fake negrita del Bronx, fake negrita del Bronx. Stop talking about me, Jose. J-Lo's line, fake negrita del Bronx. Stick to Father's Day. You obsessed with me. Jose likes drama. Fake negrita del Bronx, Denise Gonzalez. You see? He is psycho.
no, for real,
Okay.
Zacharias. For real. We're not the ones that seem obsessed here. I mean, come on, look at your comment. You're not looking very good right now.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Motormouth can even type the same way that he speaks.
Hmm.
Oh my
Motormouth is
goodness. You
I,
know,
I, I
you
like
know,
that. Fake negrita. I like that.
that's hilarious. That's so
you know,
funny.
I'll give you that, Zacharias.
I have enjoyed this.
I'll give you that, Zacharias. That line was funny. That was
That is
funny.
funny as hell. Maybe that's his escape. You can be a comedian. And
Well,
never
that
stop.
could help. That could
Never,
help. That can be
yeah.
therapeutic.
Yeah, because you can tell nonstop jokes. Maybe, I don't know, rent a space in Times Square and keep it open
Mhm.
24/7 because you never shut the fuck up. So you charge people for an hour of jokes, nonstop
Mhm.
comedy. You know,
And then he can use the money to get on his meds.
maybe so you can buy some Lexapro.
Okay, well, Africans look like Lupita and Akon. I mean, well, those are two different parts of the continent. So, I mean, so what? So what? There are Caribbeans. There are Caribbean. We are from the Caribbean. There are Caribbeans.
Good evening, Dynamando. Thank you very much for stopping by. We're just talking about humorous moments. Let me just bring up.
Hey, how you doing?
Good evening. What's up?
Nah, I'm just chilling. It's raining out here in Philadelphia.
Yeah, we're getting ready for possibly snow.
Really? Wow. I know that's your
They're
favorite
talking
thing.
about 4 to 8.
4 to 8.
Well, cold.
Now we're
Yes.
talking. Yes, I love 4 to 8 inches of snow.
Well, if I had two healthy knees that were not reconstructive, maybe I might like it too. But no.
Yeah, I know. But other than that, how's everything?
Oh, fine, fine. We just, you know what? We're just doing some humorous moments that appeared on my platform, and we're going over some humorous moments. Now, let me make this perfectly clear. This is not meant to be an attack against anybody. It's just that unfortunately, you have certain individuals who decided to, I don't know whether it was intentional or unintentional, make it funny.
Oh yeah, like me. I mean, other than that, I mean, me personally, sometimes I hope you played the part where I actually act like an Arab. Oh, wait a minute, that was Rakim's stream. But other than that, I know that I've seen some funny moment that I might be a part of the funny moments too.
Yeah,
But other than
look,
that,
let me look. One thing I want to make it perfectly clear. I don't have an ongoing beef with anybody. Okay?
right?
It's just that for whatever reason, people have beefs with me. Okay. And it's usually because it's the same reason. Because of the people that I'm cool with.
Yeah, I mean, I guess part of my beef is me defending myself, and then the other part is, who I'm cool with also, which to me is immature concept. But with that said, I'm just gonna hop off because I just came to be here a few minutes and everything like that. But shout out and
Well,
peace, Don Jose.
well, thank you very much. And I'm gonna ask the audience if you're not done so, please subscribe to Don Amando's channels. I mean, he does have a lot of good content.
Thank you.
So have a good evening.
You too.
Okay. So look, like I said before, unfortunately, Zacharias decided to try to disrupt the stream. So guess what? I decided, to take, to use that and basically give him a little taste of his own medicine. Okay. Now I get it. There's certain individuals here that may have some sort of psychological trauma. So you do have to have a somewhat amount of compassion towards those people. At the same time, I mean, you saw what you come to another person's platform and you try to disrupt things. You have to face the consequences. And unfortunately, he did it not once but twice. That's reality. So we're going to continue.
That look like so-called Lupita.
Yeah, he's so
And fun fact, Lupita is actually Mexican born. That's why she
Yeah.
has that name.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Gigi has a string tie, so you know he's going to be talking about on Gigi's string. So
Hi.
Because Denise, you're not pure black. So
Yeah.
stop.
and I'm
Look,
racist. I'm racist.
He told you that you're racist?
Yes.
yeah,
Wow. He's tweaking. That's insane. Lord. Look,
he keeps repeating.
I
Come on,
will go.
Zacarias, you keep repeating yourself. Okay, you said it already. Fake negrito del Bronx.
Okay, Psycho.
Good evening, Irby. Thank you very much for stopping by. Tonight's episode is basically it's more of a chill stream talking about the humorous moments that appear on this platform. Okay. Contrary to what it may seem, it's not meant to be a roast. However, you have certain individuals who bless their hearts, meant to try to disrupt a stream and only basically created humor. So I have no beef with anyone. People have beef with me. That's their problem, not my problem. So we will continue.
If you take your meds, I promise I'll go to church for at least a month. Just take them, man. There's nothing wrong with them. Look at radical. Someone said racist. Who? Well, Psycho Rias called Jose a racist. Look, he says, I haven't taken my meds since 2018 and 2020. No joke. I don't joke about mental health. You need to take your meds.
No. There are people that do have situations where they need treatment, they need therapy. So we're not making fun of that might need some help.
Okay. Actually, Irby, what it is I'm showing a video clip of an earlier stream which Denise appeared. Denise is, I believe, she's still on her YouTube sabbatical. Of course, we all know that she has an infant son, which called Grayson I think Hollier, and he is the cutest little thing, and he definitely looks like a spitting image of MK. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show another clip. Okay. Just give me a moment. Okay. Just bear with me, please. No, that's not what I want to show. Just bear with me. No, that's not what I want to show. Okay, oops. Just bear with me, folks. I should have done a better job preparing, but I didn't. So you know what? I'm just gonna. But in any case, there have been a lot of humorous moments. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay, just bear with me because my computer freezes up. Okay. I apologize. It is a stream that, okay, that I did. Okay, just bear with me because come on. I apologize. It does that. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay. Now the next clip I'm going to show you, and I think I'm just going to keep it short too. This is regarding bringing sanity to the holidays. So what I'm going to be sharing is a funny anecdote, funny story that I added regarding a certain attorney that got frustrated, and well, you will see for yourself. Okay. So just give me a moment, and I'm going to mute myself. say the same thing more than once. And believe me, I've been dealing with toxic people. Um, request a meeting with some of the trustees because there was a member who disagreed with the decision that the welfare fund made, and then we was approached about it, and we still upheld the decision. So this person had a virtual presentation to the trustees. So basically, this person had to submit their evidence to see why we should overturn their decision. The problem was this person was out there some cafeteria. There's a whole bunch of backup noise in the background, and it's like, excuse me, did you do understand that you're speaking to the trustees? Okay, this is not like Burger King or whatever, and we are the ones that make a determination whether they're going to say yay or nay. So after that virtual
you see that he has that power. You see that he has that power.
No. Okay. Now, this part I'm going to allude to this was a situation. Actually, there's two stories. The first story was I was in the middle of a legal consultation. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. If you cannot hear me, put a 2 in the chat. Whoever's listening. So I was trying to provide some assistance to the attorney, who's obviously struggling. Well, we're going to see how the attorney responded. Okay, so we're going to continue. Now, 2.5 years ago, I had a legal consultation with one of the attorneys from our union. Now, the attorney actually had some technical issues, and I was trying to assist him. You know what the attorney did? And please pardon my French. The attorney said to me, "Fuck you."
Damn. Damn, that's not very professional.
That's
when you should have told him. That's when you should have told him. No, fuck you.
No.
That's
No.
Is that gonna squabble?
I did something better.
What did you
I
do?
actually made a phone call on speed dial to the welfare fund using her cell phone, and I made my complaints clear. And I actually sent an email filing a complaint against the attorney.
Oh wow, he played
You know
his
what's-
mental.
Okay. Now, you know what's the funny thing about the whole thing? The lawyer knew I was a welfare fund trustee. So technically, he was cursing out a member of the administration. Because technically, that's who I am. I don't like to puff out my chest, but technically, that's why I am. So then, I got a phone call from the person who's in charge of the law firm. Now, mind you, the law firm is aware that I'm a welfare fund trustee. I'm not just a member, I'm a trustee. And then the head of the law firm apologized. As a result, that attorney was not allowed to take any more intakes.
You see,
Okay,
he
now
was
I
like,
put it crazy
listen.
now.
He was like, listen to me, you satanic elf. Now I'm gonna play with everything that you, everything that you have. I'm coming for everything, okay? Everything. You
See,
mess
okay.
with the wrong person.
Damn, it got dramatic. Got dramatic there.
Jose's a full-blown Karen. We know that for a fact. He's always gonna call the manager.
He's a male Karen. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. He's a Kirk. A Kirk. He's always gonna call the manager.
Oh,
this.
Jose, really?
Yeah.
You're one of those that are quick to say, let me talk to your manager,
Yeah.
or your boss or whatever.
I want to
No,
talk
no,
to
no,
the
no.
manager. That's
Okay.
not Jose needs a teacher that says that.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I think the point that you two missing is that this attorney acted very unprofessional. Okay. And if that attorney had the nerve to curse up someone who's a welfare fund trustee, technically part of the administration, he's not going to have a problem cursing out a regular member.
But those are not you. You should not care about other members.
Okay,
You should have tell him. You should have tell him F you back.
Okay, but you know what? That's not. That's the nature of my position, my idea about the members. And in fact, I remember for a dental facility, and then I've called the confirm, and then the day came, oh, you cannot be seen because the dentist, you cannot be seen other dentists. So what I did, I didn't argue. But that's when I made a phone and I made my concerns known, and that dental facilities you have the members' contact numbers to make sure things like this will happen. And oh, by the way, we're bringing this topic up.
You see what I'm telling you? He's a Karen. He's a
So
fool.
what's happening?
Okay. I mean, it went on for a couple of moments, but you can basically get the gist. I mean, this is some of the funnier moments that appear on the platform. And to be perfectly honest, this was not meant to be a serious string. This is just simply just to have some fun. Okay, you know what? I think you've been talking with Denise. No, I am not a Karen. Okay. No, I am not a Karen. Okay, just give me a moment. So it's just that look, I just believe that I should be treated professionally, with courtesy. That's all. And look, the fact of the matter is, I did schedule an appointment. I did call to confirm. And then I go there, the dentist's not there, and I basically wasted my time. And no, that doesn't go well. That does not sit well with me. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to just give me a moment. I'm going to share, okay, like one or two of the shorts that I did. And then if no one else joined, before I forget, let me just state that the link to join the panel has been pinned in case anyone wants to join the panel and all pie. Otherwise, I'm just going to call it a night. So I'm just going to find. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna share one or two of the shorts that I did. This one's gotten over 1,000 views. Um, oh, Irby, I don't know. Okay, I don't know if you heard, but the Owl Show recently did a stream on this channel talking about why people should not be on YouTube. I don't get it why, but that's his choice. So what I'm gonna do is mute myself and show the video. Oh, before that, let me just share my screen. And then I will mute myself.
How about new? How about new?
This is the. Oh, let me just bring up. Hey, Gigi.
Hey, Jose, how are you?
I'm okay. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. I was just scrolling. I saw you were live, so thought I'd come say hi.
Yeah. I just decided, you know what? Let me just do like a humorous stream because last week I was all serious, and you gotta laugh once in a while.
Okay, what we laughing at?
We was just showing some of the funny moments on my platform.
Oh, okay.
So how you been?
I've been good.
Yeah.
Just
Well, I
chilling.
can, I can say without a moment's hesitation, you and Multi have been sorely missed.
Oh, thanks, Jose. I've just been chilling or whatever. I've been kind of, hanging around in other sectors and just, doing my thing or whatever. But I don't really have as much time for YouTube anymore or whatever. But I try to come and drop my videos when I can and show up to support when I can, everybody.
I get it. Let me tell you something, and this is
Irby.
something that people they don't understand. That if you want to be a serious YouTube creator, it takes a lot of time. You have to devote a lot of time and energy to produce content.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. Especially when you're like making actual videos and you have to edit them and spend hours and hours editing videos. It's just like a whole nother. It was a little bit easier when I would just press live.
Speaking about pressing live,
And that's still
guess
work
who?
too because you got to do research.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Jose?
Speaking about pressing live, guess who did a stream last week?
Oh,
The Owl Show.
oh yeah. What did he say?
Okay, he was talking about why people shouldn't be on YouTube unless there's certain things. Now he's talking about this on a platform that he swore he was never going to do any more content. Go figure.
Thanks, Irby. He said what now? I'm sorry, I don't understand what you said. He said what now?
Okay. That you should not be a YouTube creator unless you're doing it for certain things. Like if you're trying to
Certain things
promote
like
yourself.
what?
I'm sorry.
Certain things like what?
Like trying to promote your career, or like if you have like particular message or what have you, or
Okay.
things of that nature. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
he can say whatever he wants, Okay, I'm not gonna fault the guy for saying that, but it's
Mhm.
just that if I want to give, if I want to give, and then he was talking about how his streams um didn't produce a lot of views. He failed to mention the fact that most of the streams that did get views are usually the ones of attacking you and multi.
Yeah, that's how it is around these parts, but it's all good. I don't watch any of their channels anymore, so whatever.
Well, look, you're a busy lady. First of all, you work, you're married, and you have children. So you don't you have a full plate.
Well, I mean, I make time to watch what I want to watch. I just don't watch people that I don't like, you know.
I hear you. I hear you.
Hmm.
But I'm happy to say it's been pretty quiet here in these YouTube streets.
Well, I mean, that's good that people aren't trying to take each other's heads off, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, look, I have been dealing with the circus
Hmm.
ever since for the last 2 years. Okay, and it's usually the same problem. People have beef with me because of the people I hang with. You know what? Too bad.
Hmm. Yeah, that's how it always is on YouTube, YouTube politics or whatever.
Yeah. We have I have a word for it: massive stupidity.
Yeah, things don't really make too much sense on YouTube. But then, like I've always said, I mean, I get it as well. I mean, not everybody wants to hang around people that hang around their ops. So I get both sides of it or whatever.
Yeah.
But you're over here doing your thing or whatever. And ultimately, you hang out with a bunch of different people and not all those people get along, but it's your platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. And you're not like making your content about like people in the space. So,
Look, I'm just dealing with within my niche, which is
hmm.
everyday issues. That's all.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, the way I look at it is rejection is oftentimes protection. So, hey, everybody isn't going to like you, you know what I mean? And you ain't going to like everybody. So, it is what it is. I'd rather not hang
Yeah,
around people that don't like me and I don't like them than to be fake for clicks and views, you know what I mean?
yeah, I get it. Believe me, I get it. Uh,
I
and
just got
look,
I just got burnt out on all that bullshit. I just don't care about it no more.
look, it's just that I'm dealing with so much stuff, in my personal life. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry to
First
hear
of
about your
all,
nephew.
I mean, first, thank you. Unfortunately, I had a death in the family. My nephew was only 48 years old when he passed away. So, I mean, and this is like coming out of left field.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'm gonna have surgery at some point. So it's like I really don't have the energy nor the time to deal with the fluffery.
Hmm. Well, I mean, a lot of people based all their problems on us. So, I mean, well, we don't fuck with them no more, and I don't see them doing anything at all still. So it just goes to show the real problem was themselves. They're just not really, I guess, likable.
Well, let's keep it 100, GJ. I mean, if it was left up to us, some of these people will be put in a 72-hour involuntary observation period in a rubber room.
I don't care about none of these people, Jose. I don't care about none of those people.
Yeah,
All the snakes, all the backstabbers, all the weirdos, stay away from me like you've been doing, and I'll stay away from you, and we all good.
exactly, exactly. Look,
But you
You
definitely had
know,
some
it's just
funny moments on this platform. I have to
yeah,
catch your playback.
yeah. I mean, look, let me tell you something. A lot. I mean, I think a lot of fun. I mean, a lot of it's funny. Um, you know, when people attack me, I just use humor. I don't curse enough. I just use humor, and I just make it, and I just make content out of it. That's all.
Yeah, that's what everybody does. It's like we're not human beings. We don't have feelings. We don't have souls. We're just content. So I guess it's easier just to take that mentality with other people as well because they only see you as content. You know what I mean?
I know, but remember, I'm an old, senile, lonely white guy with
But is
a
anybody messing
struggle
with you
stream.
now? Nobody's fighting with you now, though, right?
No, 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 no,
That's
no.
good.
I mean, look, because look, if they have an issue with me, it's their problem. I'm too
Hmm.
busy. I'm too busy with my own personal life. Okay,
Hmm.
and I try to keep this. I try to keep my space as drama free as possible.
Hmm. Well, I always say, it's like the slow and steady route because, the reality is people like drama. So, when you're producing content that's just mostly positive, it's, the long road. But I do feel like it's the most rewarding road, instead of just like attracting a bunch of maniacs to your channel that, just want to hate watch you. It's better to just accumulate an audience full of people that support you.
Well, one thing I'm eternal grateful is the amount of support that I've received, particularly from you, Multi, Irby, the other people that have seen fit to consume my content.
Unfortunately, it's like it's so easy to focus on the negative, and sometimes along the way we forget to appreciate the positive and the people that are supportive. Because it's just kind of like human nature. Like even like the celebrities, they'll post something, right? And they'll have 50 people, not 50 million people saying how much they love them or how good they look or whatever they're doing is so amazing. But they will go every time and respond to to that troll in there, to that hater, but they won't thank all of the wonderful comments. So, it's kind of human nature to focus on the negative, but we should be mindful to, appreciate the positive people that support us.
You know. Did you watch the Super Bowl yesterday?
No, I'm not into football, but I definitely had to catch that playback because I love me some Ursher. So I definitely had to catch that playback on the
You know what?
halftime show.
But you know now the talk on social media is that the refs made it possible for the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl,
Oh, wow.
which is
Yeah, I don't
like,
know anything about that.
I mean, look, okay, you know what it is? Okay, you know what it is? This is the way I see it. In my younger days, when a team beats another team, say in the World Series or like the Super Bowl or the Stanley Cup, this is simply say, congratulations and let's call it a day. Now you got a whole bunch of 49er fans talking about, oh, that the Super Bowl is scripted, that the refs made it possible for the Chiefs to win. I mean, I saw most of the game. It's not
Hmm.
like the 49ers didn't have an opportunity to win. There was a hit. It's just that the Chiefs did a better job playing football. That's all.
Yeah, yeah. Well, there's a lot of conspiracy theories about everything. So, a lot of people they also feel like that about like boxing and stuff, like it's rigged, right?
No, exactly, Irby. Exactly. The Chiefs won fair and square. I mean, look, dude, look. The fact of the matter is this, okay? It was it was an exciting football game. Um, you know, it wasn't like a fit. It wasn't like a 40-point blowout like some of these Super Bowls. But it was an exciting game. It's just certain teams they do better under pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, and the perfect example is this: the 1981 World Series with the Yankees
Mhm.
versus the Dodgers. I mean, they got Dave Winfield for a 10-year, $20 million contract, which was huge at the time. And unfortunately, Dave Winfield had a crappy World Series, and everyone's blaming him for the Yankees not losing. It's just that the Dodgers they play better baseball.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I haven't seen that commentary yet.
No, but if you go into TikTok, that's been the talk the last two
Okay,
three,
okay.
the whole. I
Yeah, I
mean,
haven't even seen it.
how the 49ers choked, how the refs made it possible for the Chiefs to win. I mean, look, and every 5 seconds you saw Taylor Swift. It's like, okay, I get it. She's dating one of the Chiefs. I get it, but you don't have to keep showing her every 5 seconds.
They're obsessed with Taylor.
And then there's a situation where Trevor, um, what's Haley, whatever his name is, he had a situation where he got into a heated argument with Coach Reed being removed for a play or so. And he got basically physical with the guy. And Coach Reed's like he's 65 years old.
Oh, wow.
So instead of focusing in the fact that the Kansas City Chiefs defended a Super Bowl title, everyone's talking about what happened with this coach.
So what did you think about, because everybody's talking about the Usher and Alicia Keys situation where he was all up on her. I feel like it was like done for controversy, for it to trend and all that stuff, because if you look at the beginning of it, he has like a what do you call it? A disclaimer that comes on before his performance, and it says something about making problems in relationships or something like that. Because Usher has like that kind of reputation. Like they go to his show in Vegas, and he be up on anybody's wife. You know what I mean? Like anybody's girl. So I kind of feel like he did that on purpose. But what did you think about that? Like him being all over Alicia Keys and like
You
touching
know
on
what?
her and stuff.
You know what? Let me tell you something. The fact of the matter is, some people will do anything to get noticed. But you know something? But even still,
That's
the
kind of like his
lady.
shtick, though.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Mister, what
so.
is it? What do he say? Don't leave your girl around me. True player for real.
You know what?
You'd have to know his music to get that.
I'll
He
have
says
to
that.
because let me tell you something. I don't listen to a lot of Usher's music. I mean, I'm not no knock on the guy, but it's just that,
Oh no, no,
it's just not my
no.
cup of tea.
That's like
It's not my cup of tea.
my whole childhood and like, you know, 8 minutes or however long the like that's memories. Like I love Usher. I grew up on Usher.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It was a different generation. I mean, I know I'm like five
Yeah.
thousand years old, whatever. I mean, when I was
You
I
gotta
was
be a different generation if you don't appreciate Usher. Everybody loves Usher.
look. I mean, look. To be perfectly honest, um, I was a child in the '60s. I grew up in the '70s and '80s, so it's a different environment altogether. And the fact of the matter was, we have okay. I don't want to say we have different values, but we look at things differently.
Yeah, and they're like flashing back and showing like throwbacks of like when Beyonce had done her performance. I believe it was the BET Awards, I'm not sure. But she was like giving Terrence Howard a lap dance. And so, like, what do you think about that as far as like work husbands or work wives, especially in the entertainment industry? Because I know for a while
Okay.
there they said Bruno Mars was Cardi B's work husband because they made a lot of videos together, a lot of music together.
Okay. Well, let's keep it real. I do have a work wife. Okay, but it's purely platonic. I mean, we don't. I mean, there's nothing romantically involved. I mean, it's just that you know I'm this person's work husband. It's just that. So I call her what? So I call her wifey. Big deal. I mean, it's
You got a
nothing.
wifey at
It's
work?
nothing.
Does she bring
I
you
gotta be
food?
yeah, I gotta be careful because I do have someone and and she Dominicans can be
She's
very
in the
jealous.
clouds. Yeah, so that's what I'm
But
saying. So you think work husbands and wives is really no big deal? It's just friendship at work, is what you're saying?
you know what? I think
Or is it
it
wrong?
all
Let's be
depends.
honest.
You know what? It depends. If you can keep it respectable, it's fine.
Is it respectable though, calling like a woman wifey if you have a woman?
Okay, well, you know what? You got a good you got a good point, but it's like you know what it is. It's understood that she don't have any
That it's
romantic
not for
feelings
real.
towards me.
Yeah.
She don't have any
Hmm.
romantic feelings towards me. I don't have any romantic feelings towards her. So
Hmm. Or we said no, don't condone.
look,
It's
I
a
mean,
rainy, cold, windy night. I'm so tired.
well, they're
Feels like
talking
one of those
about
nights.
4 to 8 inches of snow in New York for tomorrow.
Oh, damn. Hey, Jose, what happened with all the migrants? Did they get them in like shelters and stuff with all the snow and everything?
Okay, I can talk for hours regarding the migrants. Okay,
Well, just a quick
um,
little overview.
I think okay. I know that the mayor is trying to reduce the stay at a certain place at 60 days. Okay, and now the latest is that they're putting them in buildings owned and operated by the Housing and Preservation Development, um, as far as temporary shelter. And of course,
Like the
we all know,
projects?
yeah, it's
Okay.
like, and then of course we have a pilot of which 500 families are given preloaded debit cards, um, up to $1,000 for the purposes of buying food.
Hmm. Only 500, you said? Debit cards?
500 families.
Oh, 500. But there's like hundreds of thousands of them there, right? Or is it just like tens of thousands
Yeah,
at this point?
well, supposedly if it's successful, it's going to expand. And this is the reason. Okay, you know what? I have to be careful with this because I'm a municipal employee, but it's like
Yeah.
there is no logic in all this.
Hmm. What's that going to be
And, I,
millions and
and
like
and the
billions
reason
of
why I say
dollars?
there's no logic because look, what should have been done is this: Biden should have a serious talk with all 50 governors and said, you know what, they're going to each state is going to take a certain a number, and that's it. And this is the thing because we cannot save the entire world,
Hmm. Yeah.
and people are going to say that I'm Latin. I'm not that I'm not Latino. No, it's just that we cannot save the entire population. We have thousands of our own people that are homeless to take care of.
I feel like if you're going along with the crowd in pretty much almost any situation, you're probably on the wrong path.
You know, look, you know, I can understand to an extent.
like a sheep, you know.
Look, I can understand to an extent why they're doing this, but you know the saying, the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't really think it's, based off good intentions at all. I think it's all political,
Yeah,
pawns. These are human beings, but they're being used as political pawns.
yeah, and when I was dealing with it, sometimes I would talk with them, I would share with this, some of them, and some of them they even, they understand that even, you know, even, you know, even though they're getting help, but the fact of the matter is, we should not neglect our own citizens either.
Hmm.
But it's like it's a sad situation. These people are used as pawns. If that, I mean, and they're being used by pawns by both parties, and that's just something that disgusts me.
Because I don't know if I've said this before on your platform, so forgive me if I repeat myself, but I like to watch a lot of videos like that is like documenting like the homeless crisis and these encampments and all these different things, and it's like it's literally starting to look like a third world country in a lot of these major cities. So I just worry that, with all these like all of these immigrants, not everybody's going to come through and have their shit together. Some of them are going to fall off the track. Some of them are going to become homeless themselves. Like I just see the situation just amplifying and amplifying to a really, it's already a bad situation, let's be honest.
Yeah, and what bothers me is what is the mental health of some of these people?
Exactly. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying, because we have so many Americans that are like homeless and living in encampments, and man, they live in the tunnels. I saw something on YouTube too, even New York. They live down there in them tunnels. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, and what complicates things is that here in New York, everyone's guaranteed shelter, no matter what. Everyone.
Except Americans.
It seems that way. I mean, I hate to say it, and I'm
Yeah,
living in New York, so it seems that way.
yeah, yeah. And it's not just New York, it's like Seattle. It's a bunch of places. Because I really do follow a lot of those channels. I find them very interesting. And to see the people go down in these tunnels and, go into these encampments and go into these like wooded areas, and these people got some balls, because these people, a lot of they do have mental health issues, and they're also drug addicts.
Yeah, I mean,
The drug
look,
epidemic also is just insane right now with the fentanyl and all that.
look, we can talk about this until doomsday, and if I
And
really
doomsday
wanted
probably
to,
around the corner, right?
look, if I really wanted to, I can devote entire streams regarding this. It's just that, what's the point? I mean,
Yes,
does the
early
beef?
California is off the chain.
I mean, look, it's happening in a lot of states altogether, and
Hmm.
again,
Yeah.
there's no coordination, there's no cooperation, there's no strategy, whatever. But just
I
basically,
don't see that in Florida. They don't play that shit in Florida as far as I can tell. I mean, they might have spots, but for the most part, like they're like out in the woods or something like that, but you're not gonna just like drive down the road and see an encampment. You know what I mean? Like they don't play that shit down here.
yeah, but
If they do, I've just never seen it. Maybe that's why I'm so intrigued to watch all these videos, because I'm just like, wow.
yeah, yeah,
They
but
got their little electricity hooked up in there. They got everything.
I mean, you gotta
I don't want to
admit, some
laugh,
of
but I
them
just
are very creative.
very resourceful. They found a way to just say, I'm not paying no bills, okay?
Yeah, but you know what? Like I said before, you and Multi has been solving this. I mean, I get it. You have other responsibilities, and you're trying to, you don't want to deal with some of the fluffery. as I like to call
No,
it.
no, no. I don't want to fight, and I don't want to. I don't know. It's kind of like a toxic relationship. When you're done, you're just done. I'm just done with those people. Period. Point blank. They're done with me.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
I know, I know, but it seems like everything is
That's
quiet
their
so far,
sector.
which I'm happy.
Yeah. But I mean, also, me and Multi were supposed to be such this huge problem, but when me and Multi were here, there actually was a sector. There's not anymore. Womp 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 womp.
Well, I've been visiting
All I
other
see is a
YouTube.
lot of sub. I see a lot of sub buy-in and fake engagement and fake views and fake subs and no content.
Well, I've been hitting a couple other platforms lately,
Hey, that's
making
good.
my making my
Networking,
presence felt.
that's good. Where you? Yeah, don't tell nobody because you don't want you know
No,
people to
because
follow
you know
you
what
around.
it is. Look, look. Let me tell you something. People are going to say whatever, and at this point, I don't care.
Hmm. Hold on, Jose. I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay, no problem. Okay, excuse me, just one moment.
Hello. Oh, Jose said hold on too.
Sorry about that. That's just have to take a phone call. Look,
Okay. Hey, everybody.
um,
Make sure you guys hit the like button for Jose, please. Share if
yes,
possible. Thank you.
yes, I would appreciate. And again, the growth that I've been experiencing the last 3 months, it's been amazing, amazing.
That's good, Jose. I'm glad that you're happy with your YouTube experience. That's good. And, my advice to you, just because I've been through the fire, been there, done that, just keep going on, keep networking. Don't ever stay in the same place. And when you see something's bad, get the fuck out. You
Believe
know,
me, you don't have to say that more than once.
you got to know, you know what I'm saying? You got to know when to go.
Believe me, I know, I know. Okay, I mean, believe me, I know when it's time for me to leave. I'll say thank you very much, but Jose, I've left the building.
Yeah, but you continue on with your YouTube ambition, though.
Look, like I said before, I have been, like I said, I've been, my stream, my platforms has been growing, and it's all positive content. And I mean, I've done a little bit of everything. My streams, my motivational messages, and my shorts.
Hmm. It's just also funny because when you talk about people that be upset, like whoever you be cool with or whatever, but it's just like I just don't really see these people supporting you like that. So, it's really a good lesson to, keep it real with the people that keep it real with you, because the same people that want to tell people what to do and where to go and what to think and what to believe, like these are the people that only want to tear down platforms, not like support them.
Well, you know, I have look. All I can
And
say
these are
for
not direct
haters,
comments. This is like general because it's not just this sector. Like I'm in a lot of sectors, like I've said before. It's just all over YouTube. It's madness.
believe me, I see it. That's why
Hmm.
if it was look, I think ideally Anyone that wants to create a platform will have to undergo a psychological evaluation. That will get rid of a lot of the weirdos in these YouTube streets.
I think the live streams really bring. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit sick. The live streams really bring most of the issues, to be honest. Which I know that that is um your primary like way of producing content, but they really are. Like I see a lot of people that when they drop their videos and go, they don't really have that many problems. It's still like going around socializing, getting cool with people, talking on the phone with people, getting in Discord with people, like these type of things. This is where all the problems come, and this is where the setups come, and behind the scenes, that's where people are doing, the doxing and the gossiping and all that other shit. And I just never really been about that. I just pretty much, me and Multi were both similar in the way that if we had something to say, we would just come out and hit the live button.
Yeah. Well, I don't hang out. I mean, I've never been big on Discord. It's like, I mean, it is what it is. I'll just produce my content. I try to keep it interesting. I try to keep it real. And those
Networking
that
is
like
good
it,
for just like going on people's shows and stuff like that. But as far as like actually like creating relationships with like a bunch of content creators, I wouldn't suggest it for anyone because
no.
almost every single person that you come across, they really only have interest in you for whatever they think that you can provide for them, period, point blank.
Well, look, the fact of the matter is, I'll talk with a lot of people, but as far as my inner circle is concerned, it's very small.
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, I'm like watching other channels and they're like playing recordings and phone conversations and showing emails, and you don't want to get caught up like that. That's
No.
that bullshit.
Yeah, I believe me, I got more important things to think about. I mean,
Yeah, I just watch it unfold on YouTube. I just don't participate.
yeah, look, I got too much in my personal life to keep me occupied. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's really the trick I think of the doing the YouTube thing also is just actually really, really separate it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, this is an entertainment app. Just
yeah,
separate that shit from your real life and your real fucking feelings. It's an
look,
entertainment app.
look, I have, like I said before, I have my own stuff. Eventually, I'm gonna have to have surgery done, so it's like I really don't have the time or the
Mhm.
energy to deal with the circus.
Well, I mean, as far as I can see, everything looks calm and quiet and dead. So, but you're
Yeah,
still out here trucking on, doing your content,
yeah,
still
exactly,
standing. Hmm.
exactly. But I'm gonna stop to wrap this up. But now, of course, I'm sure a lot of my supporters know about you. But for the benefit of those who, for whatever reason, don't know, would you like to talk a little bit about yourself and your platform?
Not really. Just subscribe to my channel if you have already not done so. If you like, I would definitely appreciate it. And thanks for letting me up, Jose. I just want to come to show you a little bit of support and say hello to your audience. And you guys make sure that you share, like, and subscribe.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I mean, I really appreciate all the support that you've given me all this time.
And I appreciate the support you've given me as well. All right,
And
Jose. You have a good
yes,
night. Bye, everybody.
good night. And please give my love to Multi.
I will. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Good
Bye
night.
bye.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap this up because this was meant to be an hour. But everything said and done, this was meant to be a chill stream. So tomorrow, I'm gonna be talking about the sunset years. Basically, those are the years where after we have work and we're retired. So I'm going to be talking about what things we can do, okay, and how to approach it. As always, I appreciate all the love and all the support all of you given me, and the fact of the matter is, you made it possible, okay. If it wasn't for the support of you guys, I would not have been successful, okay. So I'm soon approaching 350 subs, which is, you know, I never thought I would be that successful. So, and of course, by all means, if you're not done so, please subscribe to Golden Goddesses channel. So I really appreciate all the people that appear in the chat, and thank you, Gigi, for stopping by. So I'm gonna wrap this up, folks. And we do need to laugh at times. Humor can bring healing power. So, with that being said, we need to do what we can to reduce influence of the mentally and intellectually challenged, because if we fail to do so, we will be infected by their stupidity and massive insanity. This has been another episode of Uncommon Sense with Jose Negron, saying good night, and I'll see you all hopefully tomorrow. Same time. Well, a little bit earlier. Same time, same channel. Take care and peace.